walk away, and watch them chase you. There's a simple truth in life. People don't appreciate what's always available. They don't value what's given freely. They only wake up when something is taken away. Think about it. The more you try, the less they care. The more you give, the less they respect you. The more you chase, the faster they run. But the moment you stop, the moment you pull back, everything shifts. They feel the absence. They notice the silence. They start to wonder, where did you go? Because here's the thing. People assume you'll always be there until you're not. And when you finally walk away, they feel it deeply. The person they once ignored, suddenly you're on their mind. The calls they never returned, now they're reaching out. The love they took for granted, now they're desperate to get it back. Why? Because loss is the greatest wake-up call. Nothing makes a person realize value like the fear of losing it forever. And that's what walking away does. It forces people to see the truth. It's not manipulation. It's not a game. It's reality. When you remove yourself from someone's life, you give them space to recognize what they had. You give them time to miss you. You give them the chance to feel your worth in a way they never did before. And if they truly care, they'll chase. If they don't, then you just saved yourself from wasting any more time. But here's the key. You don't walk away to be chased. You walk away because you finally understand your worth. You stop begging. You stop explaining. You stop trying to convince people to see what they refuse to see. Because real value doesn't need to beg for recognition. The sun doesn't chase. The ocean doesn't plead. The stars don't ask to be noticed. They just are. And people admire them because of it. So why are you chasing people who don't appreciate you? Why are you proving yourself to people who don't care? Why are you holding on to situations that only drain you? The right people won't need convincing. The right people will see your worth without you having to prove it. And the wrong people, no amount of effort will make them value you. So you walk away. You focus on yourself. You build. You grow. You become the best version of yourself. Not for them, but for you. Because when you prioritize yourself, something incredible happens. Your energy shifts. Your mindset sharpens. Your presence becomes rare, valuable, something people crave instead of take for granted. And when they see you thriving without them, when they see you moving forward, unbothered, unstoppable, that's when they come running. Because nothing is more attractive than a person who knows their worth. Nothing makes people want you more than realizing they can't have you. It's human nature. We crave what we can't control. We desire what we fear losing. And when you become that, when you stop chasing, stop pleading, stop proving, you become the one they can't stop thinking about. That's the power of walking away. It's not about making them chase. It's about making yourself untouchable. It's about shifting your energy from desperation to confidence, from needing validation to giving it to yourself. Because when you truly embody your worth, the world responds. Opportunities start chasing you. The right people start noticing you. Doors open where you once saw only walls. All because you finally understood one thing. You don't need to chase what's meant for you. So, step back. Let them feel your absence. Let them wonder. Let them miss you. Let them sit with the silence and realize you were never just another person. You were the one they should have valued, the one they should have fought for, the one they should have never taken for granted. And by the time they wake up to that truth, you'll be too far ahead to look back. Because real power, real confidence, it's knowing when to walk away and never question your decision. And when you master that, you'll never chase again. You see, walking away isn't weakness, it's strength. It's proof that you refuse to be an option. It's a declaration that you refuse to be disrespected. You're not a backup plan. You're not a convenience. You're not something to be used when they're bored and ignored when they're entertained. You are valuable. And when you know your worth, you don't wait around for people to realize it. You move on. You evolve. And in that evolution, you become magnetic. People sense your confidence. They feel your absence. They notice your silence more than they ever noticed your presence. Because the truth is, most people don't appreciate consistency. They don't appreciate reliability. They only appreciate loss. So, let them lose you. Let them sit in the regret. Let them wonder how they let someone like you go. Let them feel the pain of realizing they had something special and threw it away. But don't wait for them to come back. Don't pause your growth, hoping they'll wake up. Because the moment you hesitate, the moment you look back, you lose your power. Keep moving, keep rising, keep proving to yourself that you never needed their validation in the first place. Because the right people, they won't need to lose you to realize your value. They'll see it from the start. And the wrong people, they'll only realize it when it's too late. That's not your problem. Your only job, to keep walking. When you walk away, you do something most people are too afraid to do. You break the cycle. You stop tolerating less than you deserve. You refuse to stay where you're not valued. And that scares people. They expect you to beg. They expect you to stay. They expect you to keep giving while they take you for granted. But when you don't, when you choose yourself instead, that's when everything changes. They panic. They feel the shift. They wonder if they pushed too far, took too much, played too many games. Because deep down, they know. They know they never truly deserved you. They know they should have done more. They know they should have valued you when they had the chance. But regret is a slow poison. And by the time they realize the truth, you're already gone. Because you're not waiting. You're not checking your phone, hoping they'll text. You're not stalking their social media, wondering if they miss you. You're too busy becoming unstoppable. You're building the life they never thought you could have without them. You're growing into the person they never believed you'd become. And that burns more than any words ever could. Because now, they have to watch from a distance. They have to see you thriving without them. They have to sit with the truth. They lost you, and not because you were weak, but because you were strong enough to walk away. Because walking away isn't about proving a point. It's about proving to yourself that you are enough, that you don't need to chase, beg, or convince, that you are worth more than empty words and broken promises. And when you finally understand that, you never let anyone make you feel like you're not enough again. Because here's the reality. When you know your worth, the world treats you differently. People respect those who respect themselves. They admire those who don't tolerate disrespect. They crave those who are rare, untouchable, and unwilling to settle. That's what you become when you walk away. And suddenly, everything shifts. The people who once ignored you, they start noticing. The ones who took you for granted, they start regretting. The ones who thought they had you forever, they realize they lost something irreplaceable, and some will try to come back. They'll test the waters. They'll send a message. They'll pretend nothing happened. But you already know the truth. they truly valued you, they never would have risked losing you. If they truly cared, they wouldn't need to see you walk away to realize it. And if they only miss you because they lost you, that's not love. That's possession. That's ego. That's control. You don't want someone who only wants you when they can't have you. You want someone who chooses you every single day, who sees your worth without needing to lose you first. That's the difference, and that's why you don't go back. Because you're not the same person you were when they left you doubting your worth. You've grown, you've evolved, you've become untouchable. And now you attract better. You attract people who see you, who value you, who never make you question your place in their life. Because real connections don't require chasing. Real love doesn't need tests. Real respect doesn't have to be earned through absence. And when you understand that, you stop settling. You stop lowering your standards. You stop making excuses for people who never deserved you. Instead, you rise. You walk with confidence. You move with purpose. You live without apology. And that is why they chase. Because the greatest regret in life isn't losing someone. It's realizing they were the best thing you ever had, and you let them go. And for those who took you for granted, that regret will last a lifetime. But for you, it's just another reason to never look back. Keep walking, keep rising, keep being the person they never thought you could be. Because your power isn't in their validation. Your power is in knowing you never needed it.